Hello everybody, in this video I'm going to be telling you some of the best countries to play as if you're looking to get XP. First up, let's start off with France. I can't actually, to show you how much its XP modifier is, but it's ×1, so that's pretty good. It's a pretty good country to play as because of that, and you're also able to invade a few easy things like Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg, Switzerland, maybe Italy, Africa, possibly Spain, UK. The next one is Italy, because its XP modifier is also 1. It's a little bit weaker, but still okay. You can invade the Balkans and Africa and gain some good XP. Next up is Albania. Its XP modifier is times 1.5 times. So it's pretty good there, and it's one of the best things in the Baltics, so you could probably invade like Macedonia, Montenegro, Serbia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Croatia. So it's pretty good to use because it has a pretty good modifier. The only problem is maybe Italy or Turkey trying to form the Ottoman Empire. Alright, next up is South Africa, because its XP gain modifier is 1. So it's pretty good. It's able to invade most of the things in Africa. Basically, if anyone's playing it for a good amount of time, they'll unite the entire, southern half of Africa. So yeah, it's pretty good. Next one is Afghanistan, because its XP modifier, or gain modifier, is times 1.25. And it may be invaded by Pakistan, but, it's pretty, that's a problem, but if you're able to ally Pakistan, you can then invade the other, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Kazakhstan, get some good XP. But there are threats like India, Pakistan, or Russia trying to form the Soviet Union or Russian Empire. Next up is Angola, because its XP modifier is 1.25. It's better than South Africa. And if South Africa is not a player, you're probably the next best country to unite the southern half, because good XP, it's got more than South Africa. You just have to develop and make recruitment centers. Then you could probably do it just as good. And yeah, so it's pretty good. It's a good country to play as. Good XP times. Armenia is okay because it has an XP modifier of 1.5. But you got a lot of threats like Turkey and Russia, and you're probably the weakest country in this area. Next up is Bangladesh, because its XP gain modifier is ×1. It might be invaded by India, but if you're able to ally India or they're not a player, you can invade a lot of things like Sri Lanka, Malaysia, Thailand, Burma. You just have to develop your cities, and then you make enough money and all that stuff. I might check the list. Benin. I might just go over to Benin. Its XP gain is 1.5. It starts out pretty weak, but if you're able to invade Togo and form the Kingdom of Dahomey, you'll get some extra stability. Then you can invade a few smaller things like Sao Antonio and Principal, Equatorial Guinea, build recruitment centers, probably invade Ghana. Then you'll be able to, get the ball rolling and everything. Next up is Ethiopia. I think someone's playing as Ethiopia already. But Ethiopia is pretty good because its XP modifier is 1.25. And it's probably one of the more powerful things in this area. And you'd probably be able to invade Somalia, Djibouti, all these things around it, and get a lot of XP. Next up is Liberia. Its XP modifier is 1.5. It's probably a bit more powerful than Benin, so it's better. You could probably invade Sierra Leone and a few other things in that area and gain a lot of XP. Next up is, what is that? Panama. 1.5, it's pretty good. You'd probably be able to invade Central America and the Caribbean and get a good amount of XP. Only threat is Colombia trying to form the Grand Colombia. Next up we have Uganda, I think. Its XP modifier is ×1.25. It has tungsten, so it's pretty good for that. You could probably make tanks if you're quick enough. Or it has tungsten and titanium, so it could probably work out well for you. And you could start blitzing some things in that area. Next up, we have Zambia and Zimbabwe. Their XP modifier is both 1.25, so I would get them a good amount of XP if South Africa isn't a player. Next up, Austria, because, well, if you're able to ally Germany, it can be pretty good, because you just have to invade a few things. Its XP modifier is 1.2, so it's pretty good for that. Anyways, yeah, I think that's all for this one. Oh, yeah, also Bulgaria, it's pretty good, because its XP modifier is 1.25. So, yeah, it's another pretty good thing. You'd probably be able to annex the Baltics. The only problem is Greece or Turkey. Anyways, yeah, that's all for this one. See you in the next one. Bye.